It's your time. It's his time. It's Bam's time. Bam's time to shine. Your time to shine too. Yes, you. Hey, check it out, man. We have DJ Vlad gets put in his place by Marlon. Wayans, the one of the Wayans brothers. You feel me? Y'all know my wife and kids. It was the other brother that was on the show, etc. Blah blah blah. He just did an interview with Shannon Sharp. I got the Club Shay. We a fan. One day we're gonna be on there. I gotta go ahead and check that one out. After I still gotta finish this last one with Tyrese. But let's see what's going on. He got put in his place by Marlon Wayans. Let's see what happened.
Alright, so we gotta talk about DJ Vlad, better known to the world as DJ Vladimir Putin. This man ego the size of Clifford the Big Red Dog.
Hold on, y'all.
When you love him too much. Vlad has a pretty substantially sized platform on YouTube. Has a bunch of interviews, and some of them are good, some of them are not so great. But over the years, he's built up a substantial platform, over 5 million, almost 6 million subscribers. And while his subscribers grew, so did that ego. DJ Vlad basically thinks he's Oprah. Like, it's a privilege to be on his show, but him and Marlon Wayans just got into a back and forth, and Marlon just reminded him that he ain't no Oprah, he's more like Mari. So DJ Vlad reached out to Marlon Wayans. He said, hey man, we want to get you on the show. We want to sit down and do an interview with you. And apparently Vlad thought that he was going to get this Marlon Wayans interview for the price of a Happy Meal. But when he reached out, he found out that Marlon actually wanted a pretty hefty fee.
Oh, so Vlad pays these people to... I didn't know that. He pays these people to come on the... I saw a clip where he said he's never paid anybody. I don't know.
To appear on DJ Vlad's platform, and he told him, hey bro, if you want me to sit down and have a combo with you, that's gonna cost you $40,000. And
God damn. Wait, so the Shannon... on Club Shay, the Shannon paying these people? He has a whole lot of people on there for him to be paying. You paying? Y'all, wait, so they paying for interviews? I know, I heard some people, that's how they make money. They just, because there's a lot of stories that people want to hear. They get paid to go. That's how they make their money. But I didn't know. I could have sworn Vlad said he doesn't pay people to do interviews. But let's see.
This sent Vlad into a Twitter meltdown where he tried to call Marlon out. He tried to belittle Marlon Wayans. He tried to downplay who Marlon was and what he's done in media over the last 30 years. And pretty much what it boils down to is DJ Vlad wanted to make some money off of Marlon Wayans' story. Marlon Wayans was like, I want to make some money off of my story too, so here goes the price. And Vlad was like, bro, how dare you insinuate that you should make more money off of your story than me? So he started running interview questions in interviews with people, getting the reaction to Marlon Wayans.
Make sure y'all can hear it good. Already speaks on Marlon Wayans asking for 40K plus 30% revenue from Vlad TV interview. Agrees with DJ Vlad. Marlon Wayans asking for 40K interview is crazy.
Asking for $40,000 for an interview.
I ain't paying nobody no damn $40,000. I'm not doing that, but at the same time, I wouldn't be mad if you asked me for it. I wouldn't make a friend. Here's the thing, I ain't doing that, bro. But I ain't doing that, bro. Maybe we could come in the middle or something. You feel me? It don't gotta lead to me asking other people how you feel about this person asking me. You know what I'm saying? It don't gotta lead to that. I could disagree, but that's it. I don't gotta lead to some other shit. Me asking other people coming on, me making it a big deal. Because what he did was he's asking other people, knowing it's gonna get clicks, it's gonna do what it's gonna do, knowing a lot of people gonna be against it. So now he's pretty much gonna make bread off of that, and it didn't even happen because he's. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if I'm explaining it right, but that's really what he's doing.
These clips, DJ Vlad is basically like, Marlon is crazy. Nobody's ever gonna pay him that much money to do an interview, and yada yada yada.
I know I wouldn't, but still I wouldn't.
To start tweeting about the situation. So we got this tweet right here that says, Marlon Wayans, you a good one, cause DJ Vlad would have to pay me $500,000 for an interview with 55% of our revenue made from the video on all platforms. And Marlon Wayans responded to that and said, see, I tried to tell him I was giving him a deal. Oh well. And this tweet is what sparked DJ Vlad to start talking about Mark.
It can't spark you to start talking about him though, because you already put the business out there. You already have these other people asking them, like, whatever the title of those videos were, saying, oh, Marlon Wayans on having 40K, that's crazy. That you asking other people you having on the interviews, you telling them the situation. So you already kind of started something, DJ Vlad. This is on you, not Marlon Wayans.
Marlon Wayans on Twitter and led into this meltdown where he gets absolutely roasted by Marlon. So DJ Vlad posts up this screenshot right here that is...
Why is my laptop doing that, yo? I don't know what's going on. Marlon Wayans found someone with 200 followers to agree with him. Why does the follower count matter? LOL, nobody on earth is going to pay Marlon $40K for an interview when he gets 100K to 300K views on any platform he interviews on. This guy is really delusional. A delusional guy that you wanted on your platform. A delusional guy that you reached out to. A delusional guy, if this, like, what are we talking about? You reached out to him. And I'm calling shit for what it is. I get it. You know what I'm saying? I would, if somebody asked me for 40,000, shit, it don't matter. I don't know how much money I'm making, but I ain't paying nobody no goddamn 40,000 to interview them. You know what I'm saying? Especially, you know, I'm not mad at you for turning it down. I ain't mad at that. But it was how you went about it though. You asking other people who've been on the show how you feel about this person asking for 40K, blase. You made it public. He told you that privately, if I'm not mistaken, right? He had to have told you privately, right? Ain't no way he just DJ Vlad asked me for 40, you know, or DJ Vlad try to get me on there for free or whatever. I'm pretty sure this was on some private message sheet. You let people know. You started this. And you can't say he's delusional. You only get 100K to 300K views on any platform. This is the same dude you still tried to get on your platform. So you look goofy. You look dumb.
It's basically a screenshot of YouTube and interviews that Marlon Wayans has done recently. And he posted this so that he could show the view count, 132,000 views, 315,000
That's 3
views,
videos.
30,000 views. And with that, he said Marlon Wayans found someone with 200 followers to agree with him. LOL. Nobody on earth is going to pay Marlon 40K for an interview when he gets 100 to 300,000 views on any platform he interviews on. This guy is really delusional. Now, Marlon responded to that and said, "You mad? You unprofessional, my guy. If you don't like the number, keep it moving. You look bad. You should fall back. Mad at a black man stating his number. And now you go public and use your platform to try to drag me. I never in my life dealt with this silly negotiating tactic."
Exactly. How is Marlon Wayans in the wrong? You made it public. If I'm not mistaken, hold on, let me see. What did he say? Reacts to Marlon Wayans asking for 40K. Did Marlon didn't tell Ari Spears, or Elliot Wilson? Did Marlon Wayans tell these people? No, you told them. You know what? I'm gonna look these videos up after this video and to make sure what I'm saying is facts. You told other people what he said, what he told you the price. The whole world didn't know until you told the whole world. You started this, bro, and now you mad because bro defended himself. That's goofy.
And Vlad swung back at that statement like a rookie boxer in his first match and said, "Not mad at all. I find this all amusing, but..."
Okay. Listen, if you didn't like the price, I'm sorry. You literally just respond 40 is, you could say 40K is crazy. LOL, I'm not with it. Hopefully we could come to an agreement in the future about something, or not at this time, or that's too high. I can't do it. And then he goes about his business. You go about your business. That's it. You made this a thing to make some type of profit off of this fucking argument, bro. And I'll say this: nothing about race was thrown in here. So I'll agree with you on that one for sure. Nothing. He didn't have to say mad at a black man, because it wasn't about that. Like, no race was involved. And I'm just calling shit for what it is. Right is right, wrong is wrong.
Because you really think that you're worth $40,000 for an interview. I said there's nobody on earth that will pay you that, and I have yet to be proven wrong. Throwing out a...
You might be right about that. That nobody gonna pay you. You might be right about that. But if that was his price, just ignore it and keep it moving. You didn't have to make a big deal of it.
Mention of it throughout all of our discussions shows how weak of a man you really are. And I gotta stop Vlad right there, because how the fuck does Vlad know what Marlon Wayans was paid by all them other people he did interviews with? with. Maybe they did pay him $40,000.
They probably did it, bro.
Vlad,
Let's
you ain't
be
got
honest.
back-end
40,000
data,
is
all the
crazy.
different channels.
I mean, we don't know, but
first off, second off, telling somebody that they're not worth a number that in your head you think they're not worth is absolutely crazy. Especially when you know damn well you're gonna take those videos, you're gonna clip them up. You're not just gonna post the one interview like all the other platforms did. Now you're gonna take it, you're gonna make 60 different clips out of it that'll each do 100,000 views, and then
that is a fact. You're not lying. Hey, you're not lying though. Like the Breakfast Club, if you look up the interview, it's that interview. You get what I'm saying? It's not clips of this. Club Session do that too. It's not clips of this. If you don't want to watch the whole interview, they do that for some people who just want to watch specific parts, which is not stupid. It's actually kind of smart. But yeah, so, okay, I can see.
you'll post a full interview. We all know that that's how Vlad works. He tries to maximize the profit that he can make off of hip-hop culture or off of black culture in general, right? So let's do the math on that real quick. On YouTube, you get paid for every 1,000 views that you do. Now, it varies from channel to channel how much money people make per 1,000 views, but let's just go with a low ball average of $5 per 1,000 views. And keep in mind, I'm a YouTuber. I'm pretty familiar with what YouTube pays per 1,000 views. So let's go with the low ball number and say...
So I watch videos on YouTube Pay, but I've never really asked. Favorite YouTube creators could expect to earn $5 to $7 per 1,000 ad views. And paying for damn.
You make $5 per 1,000 views. Let's say you get, I don't even know how many clips you would get out of it. Let's go look at your Lil Boosie interview, the last one that you did, which it looks like it was this one from May of this year. You had 31 clips that you put out from this interview, plus the full interview itself.
So
right?
Boosie
let's
paid
go
him
back
for
over
this?
to
Or he
our
paid Boosie for this?
calculator. You got 31 clips. Let's say each of them do 100,000 views on average, because that's what Vlad said Marlon Wayans does. About 100 to 300,000 views, right? So let's just go with 100,000 views. Again, we're going to lowball it. We're going to times that by 30 videos, right? That means in total, you're going to do probably about 3 million views on that. Now, you get paid for every 1,000 views that you get on YouTube, right? So you divide the 3 million by 1,000, because that's how many views it takes to get paid. And that means you're going to get paid 3,000 times, about an average, remember this is lowball, of $5 per 1,000 views. So times that number by 5, and that means you're going to make about 15,000 bucks on the low end just from those interviews. If you get a high rate of pay per 1,000 views, let's say $12, then you'll make about $36,000 on this interview. And that means you'll take about a $4,000 loss, which isn't bad if you're really doing the interviews because you want people to be aware of people's stories. Taking a small loss on this to get a big interview, that's not that bad. But claiming that you're not ever going to make close to that money back is absolutely ridiculous, because you 100% will. So I had to stop him right there just to go over the numbers with y'all, because Vlad is claiming,
this nigga good at math. I'm terrible at math.
When the truth is, he could lose a little, he could make a little. It all depends on how long the interview is, how many clips he puts out, and if any of them go viral. Remember, we did that math based on 100,000 views per clip. Some of them clips may do 300, 400, 500,000 views. So Vlad 100% could have paid that money.
I know Shannon Sharp made hella money off of that Cat Williams interview. Fuck, bro. That was some shit. I still ain't watched the whole interview to this day, but I've seen it, some of it. I need to finish it.
Marlon, and he could have recouped money, no question about it, because if any of those clips do 200, 300, 400,000, suddenly you're going from making 36,000 off of the interview to making 50, 60, 70,000 off of the interview. But making 30 or 40,000 bucks from interviewing somebody for Vlad, that's just not good enough. The profit margin ain't high enough. He needs more, and that's why people don't like Vlad, because Vlad is all about using his platform to profit off of the culture. It's why he sends copyright strikes to creators when they repost his videos. And I'm getting a little bit off a topic here, but in fact, while I was looking for information on this Marlon Wayans topic, I actually came across this tweet where somebody said that they reposted a clip of Akon doing an interview on Vlad TV, and Vlad sent over this: "We don't allow our content to be reposted. Please remove it in the next hour or we will be filing a copyright strike." They didn't listen, and he sent a content to be reposted. But Akon doing an...
I don't know why these people don't want to let me share this video on Akon whacking him a bit because he don't play by his friend Michael Joe Jackson. That's the thing with the reaction community. I don't react to certain channels, but I get it. Some people will literally leech off you and, Just use your shit. Y'all see they thought reaction channels were clout chasing videos. Where clout was a clout chasing move, and that's not even what it is. You feel me? I react. I've already told y'all why I do reactions. I react every day when I'm watching something. When you watching a TV show, I was just at my people crib. Feel me? They was watching the little balloon shit, pop the balloon shit. They're making comments as if we're pausing it and unpausing it, making comments and shit. That's reacting. There's just no camera. I was like, damn, I wish, y'all could watch me react to this shit. I give good commentary. I'm funny. The fuck? Why not? Why the fuck would I do fucking reactions? You get what I'm saying? But it's like certain channels you gotta avoid reacting to them because of shit like this, bro. And I get it. Sometimes people are leech, but there are real genuine people out there that just react to, that don't be on that, bro.
Interview on Vlad TV, and Vlad sent
He
over this.
blocked
We don't
him?
allow our content to be reposted. Please remove it in the next hour, or we will be filing a copyright strike. They didn't listen, and he sent a thing over that said strike filed, even though most people that are reposting his clips are doing it under what's called fair use, which is a law. It's a doctrine that allows people to use other people's content if they're transforming it in some way. Vlad don't care. He'll copyright strike anybody, and one day that's gonna bite him in his ass, because all it takes is for somebody to go to court, do the fair use claim, and Vlad will never be able to do this to people again. But it's just another way that Vlad maximizes his profit off of the culture, is what I'm getting at. So I got a little sidetracked with that, but I was just drilling home that point of how Vlad actually sees the culture that he's using to profit off of. He sees it as just that, a culture that he could just profit off of. But anyways, back to what we were talking about. So Vlad responded to him, said, man, how dare you bring up race when I didn't even mention it throughout any of our conversations? And Marlon responded to that and said, so yes, this has become about race. You trying to turn us into crabs in a barrel. I see your angle now. I watched you play your hand. You want us to talk shit, beef, and tear each other down while you sit back and make money. Meanwhile, you don't even show your face. And Vlad responded, he said, not only do I show my face, but when I do interviews on the same platforms as you, more than twice as many people watch. Here are the actual views when we did the Breakfast Club 1 month apart. You reached your peak 20 years ago and have been on a decline ever since. There's nothing wrong with that, but you seem to think that this is still 2004. I've been dropping facts with actual numbers this entire time, and all you could do is play the lame ass race card and
I mean, I'm not mad at him for being upset that Marlon Wayans said something about race, because race, it wasn't, and race wasn't involved. And I want y'all, we gotta learn to not always use that. You get what I'm saying? And I'm just keeping it 100. I think Vlad is wrong in this shit, but but that part he wasn't wrong about. That just that part, just that. But everything else though, this all sounds goofy though. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, it's a goofy thing to say or incorrect thing to say, because with all this shit, him being on decline, you still wanted him on your stuff, right? You still wanted him. And if I were to see Vlad, it ain't Vlad. You was wrong about that, If I were able to go on his platform one day, I'd be like, you was wrong about that. And I'll be honest, like, I'm not a person, I ain't gonna disrespect you on camera. Then, oh, what's up, Kiki and cool, and then be cool in person. Nah, I ain't gonna disrespect you. I'm gonna say some shit you may not want to hear, but I ain't gonna just disrespect you. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying this is a goofy thing to say. Or incorrect, goofy, whatever you want to call it. Because even with all of him being on the decline, this not 2004, you still wanted him on your platform. You reached out to him. It's different if he reached out to you. Lying to yourself.
So keep looking in the mirror and lying to yourself about who you think you are. The numbers don't back it up. And he posted this screenshot where he did 700,000 views on the Breakfast Club, and Marlon Wayans did 291,000 views on the Breakfast Club. But the Breakfast Club is a hip hop platform. Marlon Wayans is not hip hop. He's an actor. DJ Vlad does hip hop. He interviews hip hop artists. That's what he does.
Bad point though, bro. Bad point. I'm gonna be honest. It doesn't matter. They both went on the same platform. Because let's reverse it now. Let's say he go on a platform that's more fit for Marlon Wayans, and he doesn't do as good, and Marlon Wayans does better. You know what I'm saying? We can't do that, because if Marlon Wayans had hit 1 million and he had 764K, you wouldn't be saying what you're saying. So we ain't gonna do that one. It's fair game right now.
So one, of course you did more views on that particular platform because it was more targeted towards your niche. And two, how in the hell you basically gonna get on here and call somebody irrelevant when you're the one that was begging them for an interview? Like, make it make sense, bruh.
You're right about that.
Marlon responded to this. He said, I see why you don't show your face. It's ugly. That ugly ass beard don't even look real. You look like you're in disguise. It looked like you take that stuff.
I ain't gonna lie. When I first seen what Vlad looked like, I said, nigga, what? I said, and it's not because of what he talking about. It's just like, I never knew what he looked. I just seen what he looked like 2 years ago, bro. Like, I never knew what he looked like. Like, real shit. I know that I'm not the only person that's like, oh shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know I'm not the only person.
On and off like Mr. Potato Head. Get him, Marlon. He then said, see, at DJ Vlad, this is the moment you've been begging for. I asked you to leave me alone. Let it go. But you want to kick a bee's nest. You can't compete with me, bro. I am a legend. And occasionally, I'll come off the throne to spar with peons like you. Keep going. There's levels to this. You a culture vulture. We all know this. And I will tell all my people, don't mess with you, period. Don't watch nothing you put out. You feed off dividing and exploiting black people and artists. You are divisive and bad.
But even with this being said, I see a lot of people say, not this shit word for word, but try to call him the police and all this extra shit. Bro, why does Boosie go sit down with him all the time? Boosie don't strike me as the nigga, if you just pay him, constantly keep giving him bread, he gonna sit down with people he don't believe in. Boosie's against the whole, Boosie's not with the LGBTQ community. He's voiced that. But you think if they paid him, he's still, oh, I'm with them now, they paid me. He don't strike me as that person. You get what I'm saying? If he's not with the specific community, and I ain't disrespecting no community, I'm just saying, if he's not with that or whatever, it don't matter what you pay him. You get what I'm, so why is he constantly doing interviews with him? There's so many people who do interviews with this man back to back, like, you know? So if this was, why are they doing it? They know, like, you know, that's why I just think it's two things could be true. I just think it's more of a, one person said, this person said, if everybody keeps saying something, oh, it's gonna sound, you know? People want to keep hearing, people gonna go off what everybody's saying.
And for our community, here's why your platform is beneath me. I am a legend, bro, and that's just the beginning. And he posted a screenshot of how much money he's made in the box office, which is over $1.1 billion just domestically, which means in the United States, and over $1.8 billion in the global box office, which I don't care what Vlad thinks he's done in his life. He has never generated $1 billion in anything in his life. So Marlon has a pretty valid point right here. Hey, DJ Vlad, how you go from this to this? Turkey. And then he says, hey, DJ Vlad, my entire community is allergic to you. You a gluten-ass muff. Then he said, hey, DJ Vlad, you are way too hated by the urban community with me. I'm loved. You ain't watched the video. Where's your face? Mad that you couldn't exploit me. How much the government paying you, Brody? Hope it's at least $40,000. So at the end of the day, what we got here is we got Vlad TV, DJ Vlad, Vladum 22 telling Marlon Wayans that he ain't worth $40,000, that his career has been on the decline for years. DJ Vlad is telling somebody that. Nah, we for sure live in the Matrix, bruh. DJ Vlad will probably never accomplish anything even close to as legendary as the things that the Wayne family has put out, but Marlon Wayne by himself as well. Y'all gotta think about all of the classics that Marlon Wayne gave us. That you talking about, don't be a menace to South Central while drinking your juice in the hood. You talking about the Wayans Brother TV show that came on TV a long time ago. A lot of us grew up on that. I know I did. That, the Fresh Prince, it was a bunch of them. Martin, y'all know the shows I'm talking about. The Wayans Brothers show was one of them shows. Classic. No matter what DJ Vlad does for the rest of his career, he'll never put something out as classic as that. Let alone all of the other things that Marlon Wayne has accomplished in his life. And it just struck me as odd because you got DJ Vlad, of all the people in the world, upset because he would have to pay a hefty fee to interview arguably one of the biggest black actors on the planet. And Vlad tried to stand behind this stance of, I would lose money if I paid that much, bro. But as a YouTuber, I'm telling y'all, Vlad would have made money even paying for—
That's the thing. I'm saying I wouldn't have did it just off the fact. I'm speaking from where I'm at now. Obviously, I can't pay that, but you feel me, where I'm at now. But even if when I get there, when I get there, because I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna get there with his help and through hard work and y'all. I'm gonna get there, but I don't know, man. It wouldn't be a regular thing. Let me just say that. It'd probably be one specific person who I'm like, oh, I gotta do it. You know, I gotta do it because I actually genuinely fuck with them. You get what I'm saying?
$40,000 for it, bro. He probably would have doubled his money. But that wasn't good enough for Vlad. Vlad wanted more. That's why I don't mess with Vlad. Because Vlad is that type of person. It's why I don't never put none of his clips on my channel.
YouTubers can be vultures, bro. Trying to tell you.
He's involved in because of this type of behavior right here. Every time somebody applies pressure back to Vlad, he shows everybody exactly who he is and how he thinks about the people that he invites on his show. When they're cooperating with him, when they're doing what Vlad wants them to do, they're best friends. Hell, you might even be a reoccurring guest, but the moment you ain't doing what DJ Vlad wanted you to do, or you ain't moving the way he wanted you to, he shows you exactly who he is. And when people show you who they are, believe them. But
facts. I'm gonna end the video on that one. Believe them when they show you who you are. Facts. But and I definitely gotta watch the interview on Club Shay Shay for sure. But anyways, man, y'all comment down y'all opinion. Y'all know how we rocking. Almost at 800 subscribers. Rest in peace to Kari, X, my grandma, and I'm gone.